This is an original production of The Gnomes of Wondergarten, with story, music, and performance by Nathaniel Santa Cruz. Let's begin. Chapter 3. The Corn Harvest. After breakfast, Thumbkin invited Hamilton outside for a walk. He looked into the distance and pointed with his finger. That is Rutabug's garden, just on the other side of the creek. Hamilton looked and could see all sorts of things growing in neat rows, gently waving in the breeze. Thumbkin sang about his friend. Rutabug, Rutabug, he's the largest of the gnomes, burly beard, scruffy hat, and big boots that stomp below. Rutabug, Rutabug is a very simple gnome. Rutabug, Rutabug makes the green garden grow. Just ahead, in the middle of Rutabug's garden, a plume of dust curled into the air. What was that? Said Hamilton. I don't know, said Thumbkin, looking concerned. Feeling a sense of urgency, Hamilton turned towards Thumbkin and said, We should go see. Hop on my back and I'll take you over there. Without hesitation, Thumbkin climbed aboard and held on tight to Hamilton's fur. They bounded over grasses, crossed the bridge, and entered Rutabug's garden. Near a row of marigold flowers, a large cornstalk had fallen over. Rutabug, called Thumbkin. Over here, cried a raspy voice. They raced to the spot. With haste, Thumbkin met his friend, who was struggling to sit up. Groaned Rutabug. That's the last time I try to climb anything ever again. From now on, my feet stay on the ground. Thumbkin helped the large gnome sit up. His appearance was quite scruffy compared to the neatly pressed and groomed Thumbkin. He had a burly brown beard, now littered with marigolds. His green hat was scrunched, having long lost its pointy shape, and his green shirt and pants looked to be made of a tough fabric. Over his green shirt, he wore a thick brown vest, an even thicker brown belt, and upon his feet, the thickest brown boots. Hold still for a moment, said Thumbkin, checking for injuries. Rutabug winced. Ah, there it is, said Thumbkin, gently bending his left arm. I think you've broken it. My corn? Asked Rutabug. No, silly. Your arm. Oh. Thumbkin took a piece of corn husk, tore it, and tied Rutabug's arm into a sling. Watching Thumbkin care for his friend was quite impressive. He seemed to know exactly what to do. There, he said. You'll have to wear it like that for a few weeks until it heals. Weeks? Cried Rutabug in protest. The harvest will be spoiled by then. How am I supposed to get all of this corn stored for winter? I can help, said Hamilton, raising his hand. Looking up, Rutabug noticed Hamilton, and then looked back at Thumbkin. Oh, this is Mr. Hamilton's squirrel, answered Thumbkin. You recall that woodpecker that kept rattling my house? Rutabug nodded. Hamilton here very politely sent him away, so I invited him to stay. Rutabug looked at Hamilton again and gave a nod. Cordially, Hamilton bowed. Thumbkin helped Rutabug to his feet, and, with his arms slung, he approached Hamilton. Rutabug was a large gnome. A moment passed as he looked at Hamilton's face, from side to side. He then looked at Hamilton's bushy tail and smiled. "A squirrel," he said. "I like him." He extended his hand. "A friend of Thumbkin is a friend of all," he announced. "Welcome to Wondergarten, Mr. Squirrel." "Thank you," said Hamilton, shaking his hand. "It's a pleasure to meet you, Rutabug. I hope your arm is okay." "Oh, it'll be fine," replied Rutabug. "It's my corn that I'm worried about." He looked up and gazed upon the field. "Work all summer just to let it go to waste up there. I can't do it. I won't." "You don't have to," said Thumbkin. "Hamilton is very good at climbing trees. I'm sure he can manage a cornstalk." Hamilton examined the nearest stalk. It was slender but lined with broad leaves. "Easy," he said, and climbed up. Halfway up, he spotted something sticking out the side. "That's the corn!" called Rutabug. "Knock it down!" Hamilton kicked it loose. Laughed Rutabug. "Would you look at that? Can you do the rest?" he called. Seeing Rutabug's injured arm, Hamilton decided to help. One by one, he climbed and kicked down every ear of corn, while below, Thumbkin rolled them into neat piles. Rutabug did what he could. By sunset, the field was clear. The harvest was done. "I can't believe it," said Rutabug. "An entire field of corn harvested in one afternoon." Smiling, Hamilton bowed, and the pleasure was all mine. With his good arm, Rutabug approached Hamilton and gave him a hearty pat on the back. "Now that the work is done, it's time for some food and refreshments." Grateful, Rutabug invited Hamilton to dinner, where he tried corn for the first time, along with cornbread. With the harvest complete, Rutabug sang merrily about his corn, something he called the gardener's gold. "The gardener's gold is not underground, but grows upon cobs with kernels around. Look up to the sky, and there you will see the gardener's gold on stalks like a tree. O corn, sweet corn, the garden adorned with stalks of gold for me. O corn, sweet corn, the garden adorned with stalks of gold for thee. These kernels of gold are ready to eat. Just roast it or pop it into a treat. Hang it to dry, then ground it like wheat. Bake into a bread or flat like a sheet. The gardener's gold is gold you can eat. Yes, gardener's gold is gold you can eat. "A well-earned meal," said Rutabug, wiping his beard. "You can have as much corn as you'd like. If it weren't for you, this corn wouldn't even be here." He gathered a few extra cobs and 2 loaves of bread, wrapping them neatly in a basket. "Start by taking this home with you." "Home," thought Hamilton, accepting the gift. He looked at Thumbkin, who smiled and gave a nod. With that single gesture, he unmistakably seemed to say, "Yes, home."
Thank you for listening, and we hope you enjoyed this story. Be sure to visit us at wondergarten.net or join us on the Wondergarten app. Now, please enjoy some music from this story, performed by Catherine Brunner.
Rutabug, Rutabug, he's the largest of the gnomes. Burly beard, scruffy hat, and big boots that stomp below. Rutabug, Rutabug is a very simple gnome. Rutabug, Rutabug makes the green garden grow. Rutabug, Rutabug, in the garden where he grows, leafy greens, hardy roots, in the earth down below. Rutabug, Rutabug is a very simple gnome. Rutabug, Rutabug makes the green garden grow. The gardener's gold is not underground, but grows upon cobs with kernels around. Look up to the sky, and there you will see the gardener's gold on stalks like a tree. Oh, corn, sweet corn, the garden adorned with stalks of gold for me. Oh, corn, sweet corn, the garden adorned with stalks of gold for thee. These kernels of gold are ready to eat. Just roast